The generated band node is much more effective than actually creating a texture to do the same thing. For a couple of reasons. One, it's just math, and two, it's considerably more dynamic. So how do we get one of these? Go ahead and right-click in a blank area, type in the word call, and find a material function call. Go ahead and choose this one. Inside of our drop-down over here, we're going to go ahead and look for band, and here we can find our generated band. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that. So how can we actually use this? If you don't want something that's fuzzy, go ahead and change its sharpness. You can see that its default is 0.25. But what if we change this to 1? You can see that it becomes very, very sharp. Let's also take a look at its width. If we hover over this, we can see again that its default is 0.25. But what if we change it to 0.01? You can see it becomes much thinner. Well, this is great, but can we actually make it move? And the answer is yes. By adjusting the offset value, we can actually push the line either up or down, and it'll just stay there. However, we can even animate it by connecting it to time. And just by itself, we'll go ahead and make it move up. And if we use a 1-, we can actually make it move down. Let's go ahead and disconnect this. Now, the direction switch is a static boolean, so let's go ahead and right-click on this, promote to a parameter, we'll go ahead and move this down below. You'll notice that the line right now is currently horizontal, and if I go ahead and toggle this on, you'll notice that it'll change it to be vertical. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Now, the compare is very similar to the offset, so I'm not going to cover it here. The last one here is an input coordinates, and you can see that it is a V2. By zooming in, you can see that this takes a UV value. So let's go ahead and hold down the U key on the keyboard and click the mouse, and we get a UV coordinate. Let's go ahead and connect this in right here. Let's go ahead and open this one up, and I'm not going to go ahead and use the U tiling because that is horizontal. We want to go ahead and change the vertical tiling, and you'll notice right now it is 1, and we have 1 line. If we go ahead and change this to a value of 5, you can see that we actually get 5 lines.